Hello everybody. I'm going to talk about Ghostbusters on DVD and Blu-ray. The real Ghostbusters was recently re-released by Sony. It has some advantages and some disadvantages over the previous version, the Time Life version, but I could get into which volumes are the best and the best representative of the best moments of the series. But I'm really here to talk about something else because, yep, it's time for Ghostbusters 2016. Now known as Ghostbusters Answer the Call, to be released on Blu-ray and DVD. Alright, so there's a DVD being released of the Ghostbusters reboot, or some people call it Ghostbusters 2016, as the studio often called it, the new all-female Ghostbusters, or as apparently now it is subtitled on the DVD itself, Ghostbusters Answer the Call. Yeah, that horrible thing that involved the idea of rebooting Ghostbusters. A lot of people are very happy that it didn't do very well in the theater, and I can completely understand that. When a movie is made with, lame humor and rebooting a franchise that nobody ever wanted rebooted, and then insulting the fans, calling them either misogynist or entitled nerds for not being happy with the film and, wanting to pay their nerd tax and go see the movie just because people love Ghostbusters. The name, it's all it had was the name Ghostbusters. The concept, kind of, but it wasn't Ghostbusters. It wasn't connected to Ghostbusters. It was just a parallel Ghostbusters universe. But no, ignoring all the problems with the movie, it's coming out on DVD and Blu-ray, and there's going to be people who are curious about this movie and are going to purchase it. And I can't help but think of different people who watched Star Trek 2009 and then destroyed the DVD afterwards because they just hated it. I remember seeing videos of that online. And I'm not going to tell people what to do with their own property, but I'm going to recommend against that, especially with Ghostbusters 2016. I'm going to say, if you have the urge to burn the movie in effigy, or just in protest to point out that it's a horrible, horrible movie, or that you hate the idea of rebooting Ghostbusters, I say, don't. Not because, destroying a movie might make you look a bit prickish. Not because of that. Go ahead, look prickish if you want. Personally, I think the movie's horrible, but I'm not going to go destroying copies of it. But because if you happen to purchase a copy of it, and then you're done with it, don't make other people resort to paying Sony for the movie. Sell it on eBay. Sell it to a pawn shop. Let the used DVD market and the used Blu-ray disc market, let them have a copy if you're done with it and don't want it anymore. Don't destroy it, because then if somebody else has the urge to go out and buy a copy of it, they're going to have to buy an actual brand new copy of it. And really, do you really want Sony making more money off of a movie that everybody thought shouldn't have been made, that rebooted a franchise that nobody wanted rebooted, and while they were at it, they called the fans misogynists and entitled nerds for disagreeing with the idea of rebooting it? No. So I say, go out, buy yourself a brand new copy of the real Ghostbusters animated series on DVD, or the original movie, or its underrated sequel, Ghostbusters 2. Whatever. But let's not pick up Ghostbusters Answer the Call on DVD and then destroy it. If you feel the urge to pick it up, go for it. I'm not going to tell you not to, but I would strongly recommend against destroying copies of it. After all, why not support the used DVD market and the used Blu-ray market? And maybe, just maybe, it'll help other people avoid paying Sony for this insult to Ghostbusters fans. That's right. I strongly recommend against destroying copies of Ghostbusters on Blu-ray once you're done watching it. Yeah, I mean Ghostbusters Answer the Call. I really think that it should not be destroyed, but it should be put out there for the used DVD and used Blu-ray market, pawn shops, used video stores, whatever still exists of them, and eBay. Yeah, all of these, even used stuff, can be sold through Amazon. The used video market should be flooded with Ghostbusters 2016 rather than the dump. Because sooner or later somebody else is going to consider, getting a copy of this on disc. Or at least having a copy of it to play in their Blu-ray players or DVD players or whatever physical device they might want a copy of the movie for. People still do that, and when they go to do that, rather than get one from Sony, I think they should be going to the used market. Mainly because this movie was an insult to the fans, and yeah, if Sony's going to profit off of anything, it shouldn't be this movie.